What is going on, guys? My name is Brandeenio and welcome back to a brand new video. Yet again, we have a change of venue. So today, I'm going to be doing a set exercise training program. So what I call this, I made this up myself by the way, simple, effective training. So basically, I'm going to be showing you top 10 exercises that are so simple and yet they are the most effective. If you are a beginner and you want to go to the gym, nervous to the gym, that's fine. You can do the exercise at home. Or you're a general beginner who wants to get started in a gym, how to start with doing exercises and stuff that you just don't know what to do. Well, that's what this video is all about today. I'm going to be showing you the simplest exercises that you can do from anywhere. You can do from home, no equipment required, none of that, and these exercises just do the most work, and all you're doing is literally just on the spot. I'm doing it in a different venue and at home because I think it's just a nice venue change up. Going to the gym, it gets me more motivated anyway, so it feels better for me. So with that said, let's kick off with the 10 exercises that are most simplest and effective. Before we get into the video, make sure you leave a like if you are new around here, and subscribe way down there as well. It's right down there. Takes 5 seconds out of your life, so go right now, hit that notification bell on as well. Let's get right into the video. So, how are we going to work this? We're going to start in from the bottom all the way up to the top of our body. Exercise number 1. This is called a single leg squat. Now this exercise you can use a ball, like this ball right here. You can use, I don't know, I've got a treadmill, so maybe a sofa or something. So I'm going to use treadmill because it's closest to me and the camera. So yeah, hold something to the side, you can like lean that as well. What you're going to do, you're going to have one leg off the ground, and all you're going to do is like lower the leg. So this leg is actually one being worked. So lower leg, single leg squat. That's literally all it is. Keeping your balance, keeping control. The lower you go, the better. And also the slower you go, the better. So those are the key points here. So from the side view, holding the barrier, squatting down as low as you can go. Even if it's just like that, that's still doing something. So as low you can go. So that is called a single leg squat. A favourite of mine that I have been doing for quite a while and have been using more often. Exercise number 2. This, without anything, this is all you. So this is called reverse lunge pulse. So standing completely straight, your back leg is going to lunge back. But you're not just going to go straight there, straight back. I mean you could, but I like to do it like this. Back leg, and then all you're going to do is just constantly dip the leg. So you're pulsing it up and down, pulsing up and down. Doing this for a while, gets that leg working, gets it awakened. And then once I've done, I don't know, 10 or something, change the leg, and again, dipping the leg up and down. So these are the reverse leg pulses. Again, you can just do this. You can do that. That is also work, but I've been doing a lot more of this, and boy, a lot of people complain when I show them that. So that is 2 simple exercises to work on your legs. So now we're going to work on a bit of the glutes. So this one is on the floor. Like if you have a mat, then that's great, getting more comfortable. But it's not worried too much. As long as you have like maybe a soft surface. But if it's a hard surface, just like just try not to injure yourself. Don't make yourself too uncomfortable while doing exercises because it's just not worth it. But I have a mat for this one. So the next exercise I'm going to show you is called dirty dogs. So with the dirty dogs, what you're going to do is going to be literally you're in a like sort of dog position. Not like literally like, you know, ass out and everything like but no, literally like almost like do like the knee down press up. Basically that position. What you're going to do here, you're going to lift the leg out to the side. So you're opening up. Open up your legs. People can use resistance bands here to work more, but really you don't really need to because just doing this is enough. So from the side angle, so from leg outside and lifting up off the ground. Your body doesn't have to be like completely straight because ideally you do, but it's time to just do that. So this is the correct position going all up. Okay, the further that it goes out, the more you are working. So this works on the inner part of your leg, so the thigh part. So now working onto the glutes. So the next exercise I'd like to show you is called donkey pulse. Same again, you're in exactly the same position like a dog, but this time you'll be kicking your back leg off the ground like that, like a donkey would. So kicking up and down like you're getting kicked by a donkey. Well, you're kicking the donkey anyway. Bit of change in leg, kicking out. There you go, kicking it like you are the donkey hitting that person. So that works on the glutes parts of your body. So there you have the 4 exercises that work your whole bottom half. But trust me, they really do work and effective. Done loads of people, done myself all the time. And boy, you do feel, at least you feel something. Maybe some people may not affect you, but you're definitely going to feel something. As long as you are doing technique right, it's about technique first, or about speed later, technique first, so you get it right and you don't injure yourself. That's the most important thing, do not injure yourself, okay? If it's too fancy for you, just start simple. Moving on to our next exercise, and again, I'm going to change our scenery because the next exercise I'm going to do is going to include a wall. So find a space in the house just for a wall. I'll show you from a side angle as well. So this one we're going to work on our hips. So what you're going to literally do, you're going to turn both hands on the wall. So twist your whole body around till you touch the wall. Give yourself slightly space from the wall. So you're basically like pushing into it, pushing off. Pushing in, pushing off. So you're pushing yourself off it to turn yourself around. So you keep constantly doing this, working the hips. So I'm showing this from a side angle, pushing out all the time, twisting the hips, both hands off the wall, twisting the hips, pushing off the wall. Okay? So this is called hip extenders. So we are halfway through the whole program now. So we've literally worked all our legs up to our hips. Next part of that is the core. First one, the sit-ups. So on your knees, back of half is on the ground, hands by, let's say by your ears, not touching, well they can, just like, as long as you don't lift your neck. If you do that, you're going to injure yourself. So what you want to do, keeping your body straight with your head, lift off the ground, sit up, down, up, okay, down and up. So you're not using your neck, so it helps, sometimes people do this to help, pull themselves up, okay? So pulling only using your stomach. If you're using it, you're going to injure yourself, so I'm definitely not doing it. So that is a simple exercise, just doing that all day, probably all day, yeah, and then you'll have a good start of your core getting going. The next sit-up exercise that I like to personally do, this one is called the reverse sit-up. So same principles, but this time, instead of you going to the knees are coming to you, hence why it's called reverse. So hands flat onto the ground, legs off the ground, and then bring it in. Like, some people like to go all the way out, but you don't have to. Just the main focus is just bringing those knees into your core. Okay? So this one you do not have to worry about like your neck or anything. It's literally just bringing those knees into your core. Your body doesn't do whole top of your body, does not do anything. Just a slight little lift, a slight hip here. Just a slight lift. Just get a little bit of extra oomph, you know. So there you go. A little bit of extra, that's all you need to do. So that is called the reverse sit-up. Moving on to our final core exercise. So this time you're not really going to move in anything. It's mostly this part of the body. So this is called short sit-ups. What you're going to do, some people like to keep their hands here and just go up going halfway. The whole point of it is going halfway. I like to do it like this, so you're reaching for your knees and you're still putting yourself halfway off the ground. Some people like to do this, some people like to do this, but I personally, everyone's different. I like to go try and touching for the knees going halfway. So almost like you're going back into a V shape, as you can see. Got a little V shape going on here. So constantly getting that V shape, okay? And there you have the 3 most simplest exercises to do when you're doing your core work. You don't have to do anything fancy with legs up in the air, you do not need to, it's not required. That's literally all you need to do. If any of those 3 you can do, you're going to get a good core going for you. So we are now working onto our arms and shoulders. They're finishing off with our top half of the body, finishing off with the arms and shoulders. So the first one, we are going to do what is called a press up. So hands onto the mat, legs out straight, keep your body straight as possible and going up and down, controlling yourself as you go down. Not like this, not like that, not like this. No, like control yourself, nice and slow, keep your body straight as possible, going up and down, controlling your breathing. Do have the alternative, if that's too difficult to you, you can again go on your knees. This is called like the knee press up. So same principle, you're still working, just not as much. That's literally all it is. So you are still working, do remember that. Okay? So yeah, well-known popular exercise, press up. Very popular. You don't see a day in a gym when someone is not doing a press up. Moving on to our final two exercises of the day. One of these are a personal favourite of mine as well. So we're going to do our shoulders. So all you're going to do is hand by side and just constantly just going upwards. That's literally all you're going to do. Constantly going outside and up. Some people like to do this with weights, but really you don't need to. Just keep doing it. And also that's called climbing mountain. So pretending like you are climbing a mountain, grabbing the handlebars. That's literally all you're going to do. So this is like a 2-in-1 exercise. So grabbing a mountain and invisible bells at the side. Good work for your shoulders. So 1, 2, every 2 work best. Moving on to the final exercise of the day. And this one again works onto your arms. This one, personal favourite of mine. All it is, hands are out by the side and you're going to do rotations. All you're going to do is rotations. You think, oh, this is simple. But when you keep doing this for a while, you're going to complain a lot and be like, oh my god. But yeah, so change rotation, you can do that. I like to do that. And also, I like to do hands like still and going in and out constantly. That's literally all it is. So you're going to start feeling along here. That is where you are going to feel it. And my camera just cut. But yeah, you saw it anyway. And that is all the 10 simplest and effective exercises for today. So maybe next time I do this, I'll be like a little bit more like challenging exercises for someone who's like maybe not beginner, maybe amateur. It all depends. We're all different. There's no right way. There's no big. In my eyes, there's always much as beginners and all that stuff. It's just, you know, getting yourself a Kickstarter of me. That's what I like to call it. I like to call it a Kickstarter. But I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I hope some of you feel inspired, wanting to do exercises. You don't have to go to the gym. The way I see it, your body is the gym. You do not need all this equipment around you. You do not need it. Your body is the gym. Remember, that's key. But I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new around here. Please do. Take 5 seconds out of your life, hit that notification bell while you're at it. Share this with your friends and family who want to get started in the gym and give themselves that Kickstarter. And I will see you guys later. Take care. Goodbye.